Hello everybody, welcome to another Asmo video. I played Mono Red Asmo last week and now I'm back with another Asmo deck. This time this deck won the MTGO RCQ 300 players. That's impressive. And got the job done with Stalactite Stalker. This is a card that I've only seen in Legacy so far, but I guess it's time to pick it up since, well, if it's displayed in Legacy and also wins MTGO PTQ, well, it means that it's a good card. So, I got my playset in here and in paper as well. 1 mana 1/1 menace. At the end of your turn, if you descended this turn, you get a +1/+1 counter on it. So how do you descend? Descend isn't like Revolt. It's not just fetch lands that make it that pump it. It's also like if you if you discard an Ovalchase Daredevil with the cookbook. It's not if you sacrifice a food, because descend means that a permanent card goes from anywhere into your graveyard. So that's the tiny little difference. And you can pay 3 and you can kill a creature. Basically, sacrificing the Stalker. Hopefully the power is enough to kill that creature, but I can see killing, a Channeler, for example. And yeah, I mean, again, this is very, very impressive performance. Going first in a 300 people tournament. Let's see what was the score, but yeah, maximum magic share. 3 Murktide in the 3 Murktide in the top 8, by the way. Yeah, an 8-2 score. Very, very impressive. So overall an 11-2 score. There's Kroxa. I played this deck few days ago, mono red, and I think I went 4-1, which isn't bad. And yeah, probably it's not gonna be bad overall this time around too. Hopefully, we have 4 Urza Saga, of course. This time the package of artifact is a little bit tinier, but and I do like that. As you know, I don't like the very many 1 mana artifact. Oh, Bray. Let's go. We got Gigantha Companion. That's why you see the... Well, we got it all. Today is the last day of... and by got it all, I mean we have... I'm gonna hold the fetch lands because they're better with... the Stalactite Stalker. Anyway, today is the last day of the free pass of Magic Online. If you've missed it, you missed it. But you have all the cards access for another few hours today. Good morning, Bosch and Daniel. Excuse the here too. Okay, okay. How's the snow going over there in Canada? Oh, the Seneschal. I'll go for an Asmo. I'll go for another cookbook. I think I'm actually gonna get Blood Crypt now. The reason being, next time I want to go Inti and be able to discard a land. The cold is starting to leave? Alright. What is it I'm playing against? Is that Zoo? What is it? Is that Rhinos? Hmm. It's like that's a Fire Ice? Hmm. If they have Fire Ice, it's kind of annoying that I think still Inti is very powerful though. Inti plus Daredevil is very powerful, so I'm gonna do it. Back. Build my own Rhino tokens here. Okay. So I'm able to do the thing with Inti here. So I'm discarding a food, exiling the top card, and I can play that card until end of turn. And I'll do it again, since it's free, remember. Yeah, second Asmo. Okay, so this dies. Then I can attack. And then, so if I play Asmo from the Exile Zone, I'll be able to pick up another cookbook. Or I can just bolt your face. I wonder if the Jack should play a mountain. It's weird that it doesn't. Like instead of Sokenza, I can play a mountain, right? I guess you only have 4 Bloodstained Mire. Sure. Anyway, am I going to go boldface here? Or Asmo? I think I'll go boldface. Remember, these cards leave at the end of the turn. Looks like Magic MTG bot is still down. Oh no, it's not. Okay, cool. MTG bot is back. It was on break yesterday. Okay. Is this so little? I have Asmo in play. Asmo can shoot down these Rhino tokens when he please. Shoot down. Shoot down. And then I'm also shooting down that one. Wonder if I should cast it. I wonder if I should cast it. Probably not. And now, would I rather return Giganta or play or keep a mana for Bowmaster? I think I return Gigantha and go for a top land. Yeah, you can say Pithing Needle. You don't have to say the full name. Long days are gone since Borborygmus engaged created the scores. Now you can just describe the card and it'll work fine. Yep. Opponent goes again with their I have 1 land remaining in my deck. Kind of funny. Maybe I wasn't supposed to kill the Shardless. Alright, let me Thoughtseize my opponent. What do they have? Lorien and Force of Negation. I think I want to take Force of Negation. And I want to make my opponent go for Lorien next turn. Kill one of those Rhinos. I can actually, like, play another Asmo just to keep the... just to grab a third cookbook and kill a Rhino. I think it's fine. Yeah. The one that can attack. I'll grab a third. Oh, but now I can't cast the cookbook. Oh, then there was a mistake. My bad. Alright, I pass. Deck has 10 fetches and 5 fetchable lands. It's weird, but you have Stalactite Stalker. That card wants you to be fetching every turn. Yeah, I definitely made a mistake with the Asmo. I should have attacked with the old 100%. For some reason, I thought I had the mana to cast Cookbook, but I didn't. My opponent has in hand Lure Revealed. If they cast it, I go Orcish Bowmaster, and I can probably ping my opponent. And then I'll win the game. On the spot, actually. I don't think they have outs to this card. Alright. Well, we had Asmo turn 1. Sorry, not turn 1. This deck cannot make it turn 1, actually. It doesn't play 3-rate. We had Asmo turn 2, and would have never removed it. This card just cannot be defeated by a creature deck. Let's go Void Mirror and Legion's End. Yeah, Stalactite Stalker. It's the how do you say the new thing. Okay, so the bad cards are Bowmasters and Bolt. And also Kolaghan's Command is bad. I'm gonna go ahead and say that maybe the sideboard isn't that well made if you have 7 cards to take out that are pretty clearly bad against Rhinos, but you know, you have to side in Molten Collapse. It doesn't seem like it's right. Okay. I'll keep this hand. It's a good hand. Obviously, we need a way to turn on these Asmos, but once we find it, it's gonna be very good because we have the Daredevil. I'll go ahead and play turn 1 Stalactite Stalker. It's gonna be a 2/2 end of turn. And granted, it does die to a Fire Ice or a Dead Gone, but not that much I can do about it. I could thought this myself. Yeah, remember, Asmo says as long as you've discarded a card this turn. Oh wow, Lure Revealed actually is a way to discard a card. I wish I could play Troll of Khazad-dûm, which also triggers Stalactite Stalker. Yeah, maybe this deck should play Troll of Khazad-dûm. Push Sneaky in the deck. Alright, I think actually I have to do that play. It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad, but I think it's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Thoughts is myself. I'll take over Ovalchase Daredevil. And then I'll play Asmo. It feels like it's card disadvantage, but it's not actually card disadvantage. Like, it really feels like it is, but the Chase Daredevil comes back now with the cookbook resolving. And then the Asmo is gonna take care of the other things. Okay, so I think attacking is wrong. Yeah, I think attacking is wrong, so I'm just passing here. Actually, what if I attack? They make 2 tokens, and I just play a new Asmo. No, let's just pass. Is there another qualifier today? Didn't know. Who said that? No, they stopped. It was yesterday, because in America it was a holiday. And the company is American, so makes sense. But I believe that today, no holidays. Oh, let's push that thing and go. I'm queued for one. Am I? Is Caldron one of the most powerful cards right now? Sure. After I say that, what happens? I don't know. Yeah, it is. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. I think I want to go Inti. I want to tap this, see what happens with Inti. I have to do this main. Nice, exactly what I wanted. So that now in combat I can attack with Asmo. Because I give it +1/+1 now. Do I want to play a land now? Because I may play it tapped. And I'll discard this Chase Daredevil again. Don't have mana to cast Endurance. Go for Reveal Top. It's another land, that's okay. What do you do? Play another Outburst? It's a lot of tokens. Opponent's gonna have 2 more next turn as well. We have Legion's End. That's it. Yeah, that's okay though. I can just play another Asmo now. I think I can win this game. It feels hard, but I can win this game. The opponent may be playing 3 mana 2 4/4s, but I play 1 mana 4/4 as well. Yeah, we're gonna outgrind 6 Rhino tokens on by turn 5. Yes, I think that's what's happening. Okay, I get this, and I pass. I'm at 9, going down to 5 here. They got 2 tokens. I think Legion's End is a very powerful cyber card now. A lot of decks are playing it. I even played it a few weeks ago in Mono Black. Coffers. Alright, how about I double block here? I will. I have another Asmo. It's a risky block, but I'm down with it. What's that? Flame of Honor? Oh, Fire Ice. Yeah, so that's not great, but that's okay. We have, again, as I said, multiple, a third Asmo here. Opponent has 3 cards in hand. Maybe actually, yeah, that block killed me. Maybe that block killed me now. Yeah, I think so. Now I'm dead. If I didn't block, I would have been at 5 life. I could have gone a second cookbook and a molten collapse. But then like still same spot, they have fire ice. Yeah, no, I feel like I'm dead on board here. I mean I guess I can chum block, okay. If they didn't block earlier, it would have been in even a worse spot. Anyway, so here I have to kill one and block the other one and take 5 down to 3. Do I want to Thoughtseize my opponent? They have 3 spells in hand. I think I should just do this. Pass. So I go to 3 here. So Pichula. Okay, we die. GG. We die. GG. I guess I could have thought is to know more about my opponent hand, but some regrets with that double block. But I don't know. Anyway, so we have this push and this Molten Collapse that suck. Unfortunately, that's what it is when you play Rakdos against Rhinos. Often you find yourself with just spot removal spells that you just don't want to draw, but kind of forced in keeping them. I could have Orc, but I doubt. Okay, that's a very good end. Unfortunately, no fetch land to go turn 1 Stalactite Stalker and pump. It kind of sucks because, well, oh wow, opponent steals the play. Kind of sucks because, you know, you play 10 fetches in this deck and drain 3 lands and none of them been fetches. Unfortunate. Alright, the pitch dead gone though. Yeah, I'll go for this little guy. If they kill it, I'm actually happy about it. Yeah, I mean... Like, of course, can go grab a cookbook sooner or later. I played any Soulless Jailer. I played Yawgmoth yesterday, but didn't face Cascade. But I had one in the sideboard in Yawgmoth. I'm hoping my opponent has Shardless and not Outburst. Yeah, because Outburst deals you 8. Ooh, unless... Hmm. Unless I dash Ragavan? No, I don't have mana to do that. Well, I'm just gonna go Shock and Tapped. Shock and Tapped pass, make a Construct. Yeah. Opponent's gonna send me to 8 though here, and that's the problem of Legion's End over Explosives. Surely Explosives gets Tishanad, but you know, you find your spot. Like your Explosives are 0 now, opponent plays Outburst, you crack it. You don't have to wait to untap. Legion's End here, much worse than Explosives. Much worse. The difference is 8 damage. In a game of Magic, 8 damage. It's too much to make to be a difference. Maybe you should just play Explosives. I mean, Legion's End is versatile against Yawgmoth, that's true. Anyway, hope they go Shardless at this point. They definitely can't expect an Explosives from me. This game is winnable, but it's a little bit hard, but it's winnable. Make it 2-2, which will actually be large with the tokens. You could play one explosive as a saga target, or the saga does not get explosives. Only get cards that cost 0 or 1. Explosive cost X. Oh wow, they stifled this? Man, what a beating. Oh wow, they have another outburst. Oh, mannaggia, mannaggia, chat, mannaggia. I think I'll dash Ragavan here. And then I have to hope to top deck a way to trigger those. Maybe there will be a chance then. But my best draw is the Underworld Cookbook. And that's it, I think. And I can go Inti and Champ attack with this to trigger the Asmo. The game is over. I thought my hand was great, but I guess Legion's End didn't line up with my opponent Cascade Draw, and Shadow Spear is just card disadvantage. Your deck really gets worse when you add cards like this in your deck. My hand is solid. Let's keep it. See how it goes. Is Amulet garbage now that everyone's trying to beat it? That's what an Amulet player wants to say. The Amulet Cabal always looking to diminish the power level of their deck so that they can prey on it in the next event. So I can go Swamp 2/2 Menace. This matchup is really good, by the way. Or I can just go Cookbook. I think I like to go Swamp Stalactite Stalker. Never trust an Amulet player. If you're listening to this, never trust an Amulet player. They are the biggest deceiver of just competitive Magic in general. All they want is to make you think their deck is bad, so you cut your Force of Vigors and Magus of the Moon. Hello, Yellow Hat. How did the PTQ go yesterday with your trusty Renin 6? Should I trust someone who says Renin 6 is unplayable? I mean, let's give it a let's read. Let's read. Where's the first Renin 6 player? Wow, 11th? Man, with 3 Renin 6 11th, this guy must be the best player I've ever seen. Let's see the next one. 21st. 3. Alright, they're starting to see the light though. The next step is 0. They are indeed starting to see the light. Allora, what did I do? They bolted my 2/2 Menace. Okay. Okay, let's go. Urza Saga. Cookbook. Let's discard this Ragavan. And put Asmo into play, grabbing a Underworld Cookbook. This matchup is really, really good. Stalker has seen some playing Legacy. Yeah, in Shadow decks mostly, right? Okay, Yellow Hat. A cold streak happens to all of us. Every once in a while. Okay, Eidolon. Thankfully, next turn we have to kill the Eidolon without taking a single damage. Bah, vabbè, purtroppo è scattato questo. Yeah. This matchup is really free. I've played it the other day as well when I was playing Mono Red Asmo. That's the thing with Shadow Spear. It's good in like matchups that either don't exist anymore or that are already good because your deck is a creature deck already. That's the problem with Shadow Spear. Shadow Spear is like anyway. Putting us burn. So we have to cut the Thoughtseize. Well, I can have some removal spells, I guess. Mostly with the with Scam being less popular. I'd say Shadow Spear is good against Scam. Alright, I mean, once again, I have lands and spells, so can't mulligan. But when I was playing Legacy, I had the Shadow Spear and the Cyber at the beginning in 8th cast. Because it was mostly... Oh lord, what do I want to do here? The problem is that I don't want to take 3 damage to cast my Stalker. I think I can just go land Cookbook Pass. You thought Fury was the card that stopped the fair decks. No, that was just yeah. If you don't, if you didn't play much about Modern, yeah, you would have had that thought. They released Amulet to be the best. Sorry, they released Yugmoth to be the best decks. The creatures decks are much worse than before. Definitely make a food end of turn. Probably discarding a Molten Collapse. That card does not seem very good. Oh wow, smashes Meteorines. Have been. Viewer and step. I think I'm gonna go Stalker and fetch up a top land to pump the Stalker. It only triggers at the beginning of your end step. Hello, Fees. Thank you for the 6th month. Ooh, a rolling vortex. Okay. Looks like this is a race now. Turn on. Thank you, Hello, Fees, and welcome to the stream. I'm gonna trigger Descend and pass the turn. Volpe, buongiorno for the 18th month. This thing is growing for now. I may just push my tokens next turn to grow this again. We'll see. Goblin Guido. Reveal the top. Asmoranomardicadaistinaculdacar on top of my deck. Not the best draw. I feel like without Strave Rate, this deck is a little bit more less, a little bit, how do you say, a little bit more less? No, you can't say that. A little bit less, you should just say that. A little bit less inconsistent, I think. Overall, do I want to orc my Bowmaster? I think it's a decent play, yeah. Yeah, Spray Red would have maybe won May match one. I know. I had that feeling too. I'm gonna Bowmaster the orc here. May not be the best play I've ever done in my life. I'm dead to I'm dead to a combination of cards. Okay, that's a good start. They have no cards in hand. If they draw a burn spell, I'm dead. If not, oh, they're not even dead next turn, unfortunately. Bellali. GG, yeah. Go 1, then Vortex kills me. If I try to gain life, they stop me. What do I wanna do? Not really. The Cyber looks unplayable. Void Mirror seems worse than Chalice. Void Mirror lets you keep Gigantha, and it has other applications. I do agree, though, that it's worse than Chalice. I'll keep this mulligan to 6. Land Ragavan on the play. It's good against burn. They really don't have that many answer to Ragavan. Yeah, no. I can definitely see playing Chalice. I don't care about Gigantha. Like, I returned this card once, and I didn't even cast it. But again, my second match with this deck, so. And this deck went 11-2 in a major event. Let's not be hasty with the opinions. Can you give me a land goblin Guido, please? Bravo. Okay, now what? Do I block? Yeah. Nah. Let's take it. I believe in Ragavan. I believe in Ragavan. Ragavan, can you find like a skewer the critics? Librarian, thank you for the gifted sub to Yellow Hat. Appreciate it. Can you give me a skewer the critics? Rift Bolt. It's okay, I'll do it. Free. Free is free. Free food is still okay. Even though, it's not like the best. It's not like a la carte. But it's still free. Lord Breakfast, thank you for the raid. Goblin Guido, give me more lands. Thank you. Don't kill my Ragavan, please. No, they had the skewer. Okay. Allora, let's go Molten Collapse. And then let's go Cookbook. And I'll top this thing immediately, why not? Yeah, Guido's been very generous to us today. I have 3 cards. Man, I said this matchup was free and I'm about to lose it. Imagine that. No, I'm not about to lose it. Don't worry. Don't worry. Well, actually, you can worry a little bit, honestly. You can definitely worry a little bit. I wouldn't say not worry. Like, if they have another Smash end of turn, or even a Searing Blades, honestly, may work. Yeah, the MTG bot is broken by this modern qualifier thing. Ever since, Magical and crashed and like killed that event, didn't refound me. That refounded me later, but I think the MTG bot never knew that event never fired, and sees me as the first player. Anyway, let's go ahead and make a token. I'm at 8. I can't die. 0% chances I die here. I've never died in my life. What if I eat sack of food? The problem with sucking a food is that there's no problem. There goes Cool Crack. I can gain another 3 life. Yeah, let's do it. We lost to Rhinos. Good old Rhinos. Pass. I'll gain 3 more probably. You like the quote, I've never died in my life? Thank you. It's a very deep quote. Okay, so I could die, so I'm just gonna gain 3 life again. You can only suspend from your hand. You can't suspend from the exile zone. The Searing Blades, my poor little. Merda, I'm already at 5 again. Opponent has no cards though. And they reveal Ovalchase Daredevil. Okay. Shadow Spera? Yes. What's the matter? Allora. I think I'm passing. I feel like my opponent is gonna walk into the Orcish Bowmaster trap with their 2 Sunbaked Canyon. Gonna walk into it. Come on. I want to see you walking into it. Da 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 da. You did it. Bing. Hip hoi. Bing. Ronan, who won? Well, reading your question, I'd say the Yugmoth won. Oh, by the way, Ronan, on Friday night, we'll come to your store. We'll raid your store. Me and 2 other players are coming down with 3 modern decks, all sponsored by me. Allora, mazzo lì. Aspetta. What's your life total? 10. Yeah. Mazzo quello. 6. I should come to your store in Kuwait. That's a little bit further. Just a little bit further. What are you missing? Why is Mango not playing a Shadow Spear? Well, my opponent could have a Bolt, and then I trade 3 mana for 0. The first rule to become a better player is to play around stuff. If you play around stuff consistently, they will never have it, because you played around it. And then, if you're desperate, then you should not play around stuff anymore. But if you can, then you should play around stuff. This was a lesson that I learned from Martin Juza a long time ago. I remember he wrote an article for Channel Fireball about that in draft. That was, just play around stuff. And that was enlightening. Look at this. They had Lightning Bolt in end. I spent 3 mana for it. Granted, I never lose this game because whatever. But still, play around stuff. Javier taught you that? That's cool. For me, it was the Limited Master, Martin Juza, into the new draft. The old one, Wilds of Eldraine, went great. I did very well in it. Then I skipped the Lost Cavern of Ixalan because there was no event. And now I'll be back with the Carl of Manor. Alright, let's go swamp this thing. Maybe this hand actually sucked. Also, I think I fetched the wrong land here. Yeah, I think I fetched the wrong land here. Alright, I guess that's okay. Doot 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 doot. You can't wait to have 8 Threaten Inspector. Yeah. Am I going to Chicago for the PT or the side events? I qualified to the PT in Vegas with the sealed event. And Godsey, thank you for the 10th month. Welcome. Allora, what do I do now? I think I'll just make a con. How do I? Yeah, I'll just make a construct. Playing around Pithing Needle here. I'm gonna fetch and make a construct in response. I can Pithing Needle the cookbook, but that's okay. The next turn I'm gonna grab the Shadow Spear, and this is a matchup where Shadow Spear is good, yes. They got Zibaz, and they play the Ozolith. I draw a nice little 1/1. Nice little 1/1. What I have going on is so underpowered. So underpowered. How can I ever compete with what they have going on? Like, look at my cards. They all do so little. I guess I just have to get lucky with Inti. That's like the only thing I can do here. Actually, if I attack, this one may become a 5/5 I can trade. Well, I guess I can do better than trade. I'll attack. I'll discard second Inti. See what happens. Then I can discard these and do Inti again. Ah, classic. So bad. I think I want to do this. I'll discard land. Reveal? Saga, okay. Do I want to do it again? No. Now I have to cast this. Do I have to cast this? It's okay, I guess. 1 mana 2/2, because I descended discarding Inti and fetch land. Ravager. It's like, I feel like I'm not dead this turn, but wow, they suck the old one, the new one. Poor little Zabaz. I guess if I draw Asmo, no, but I don't even have cards in hand to trigger. What can I draw? You need to draw expressive iteration with like every deck. Okay. Attack with this construct for sure. And that's it. Don't do anything here now. And I pass. They activate the Nexus. I have no flyers. They play another Zabaz. Is this game good because of Shadow Spear? I mean, I don't know about that. Okay, so they're passing 2 counters here. Or is it 3? They're actually passing 3 counters on the Nexus. I think I'm actually dead on board now. Yeah, right, that's 3 counters on it. But if I bolt it, I just sack the Ravager. So I'm just dead regardless. Yeah, so that's gonna be a 4/4. If I bolted, it would have been dead regardless, so... Do I have Fatal Push in my main deck? I think I do, right? Yeah, so that's it. That's the only out I have. If I didn't have to make a construct to have this little guy up, but at the same time I had to attack there, right? Would have made a good block. Yeah, but like this that if I hold up Stalker, I don't like this trades. I didn't want that to happen. So maybe I should shoot it and have attacked. Yeah, no, I understand. I understand. Also, they had the third Zabaz. That was like the way to get there, I think. We flip the land. Va bene. Allora. There's a lot of cards in this matchup. 10. Bowmaster sucks. Ragavan sucks. Even on the play, I think. Take a bathroom break. I'll think about the other 3 cards. Maybe Kroxa. Maybe Mox Amber. Maybe I don't need 3 Alpine Moon. Yeah, this seems fine. Okay, on the play. That's a keep. I'm gonna bottom. We want to bottom. I'm gonna bottom Asmo. And then I go Thoughts is turn 1. This end seems very weak. It's not that I can mulligan every hand that isn't strong. I'll discard a cookbook. My opponent is a name that I read a lot when I search for skills deck lists. It's definitely an expert on the archetype. They figured it was a fine keep because I guess my deck is very interactive, so you keep lands and spells. And I guess Patchwork Automaton is good. I need to draw the 4-2, otherwise Asmo isn't as good without the 4-2s. Take Ozolith and Walking Ballista. And attack me for 3. I'm not doing anything on the turn and just untap. Hoping to draw 4-2. If I draw 4-2, I win this game. If I draw fetch lands, I don't win this game. I think I'm attacked. It's so hard. It is cookbook. Just settle in for a top deck of Ovalchase Daredevil. You're not doing anything. End of turn fetch. I'm actually interested to discard and attempt to kill this. Because I have the 2 mana for ward. I could put counters on this, but I have a lot of removal spells. I think it's fine to do so. I don't want to discard this land here. And my hope to draw Molten Collapse now. Yeah, let's draw Molten Collapse now, shall we? I guess I can pass the counters on no, I can't do that. What am I talking about? Alright, need to draw top deck now. Molten Collapse. But even so, I'm still dying to Saga. Yeah, this is just over. My starting hand was weak, and I don't think I drew a single relevant card. What are they doing? Why did I sack the Ozolith? Oh, I'm dead. Sorry. I missed that. I missed that one. I mean, NSW. Wait a second. Is that Namsung Wook from South Korea? Former Magical Line Player of the Year, back when that was a thing. Also, I lost to him in my first ever Prototype 8 in 2014. Hello, Yankuri. Good morning. The mulligan to 5. Let's see what Nam is playing. NSW. A very scary nickname back in the days. Banned Triumph off of a Polluted Delta. What is it? Swamp. Like binding. Sullivan CZ, thank you for the 9th month. Ooh, that's a very long time. Welcome to the stream. Do you think this deck is real or just a brew? Well, it definitely is real since you won it. 300 people PTQ on Magic Online. I still don't think it's very powerful, but it definitely is real. Grief. Yeah, I think I like the Grief view here. Yes, why not? I got this Asmo that I don't do anything with. Show me what you got. It's like Espergorio. Yeah, I thought so. I put it with a fetch land. Managed to not get a red source for Fable. I mean, I think I should just get Fable. And play Asmo. Thing is that if I take Troll and they draw a fetch land and play Fable, I may lose that game. Whereas now they just have like a red land, sure. What? They don't get red land. They must have drawn it. Shock untapped. Falaji Archaeologist. And they choose the One Ring. So they have the One Ring in end. Which is a very powerful card. Okay. Imagine losing this game. What am I discarding? I think I'm discarding a cookbook here. Play Asmo. Get another cookbook. Play Fetch Land. Play Ragavan. Pazo. My opponent has a ring. Hopefully I don't draw land for it. Nice. This makes Asmo life so much easier. I think it's very high variance. If you just naturally do this thing, is like so much easier to win a game. I think now I don't even lose to a ring anymore. Just applying too much pressure. Am I bringing back Gigantha? I think so, mostly because Kolaghan's Command, I can never cast Kolaghan's Command because that would make my opponent discard a Traxa. Oh, I do the pause in on the YouTube videos. Actually, I have a person, as you said, that edits down the pause waiting for the opponent in YouTube videos. Don't I? Are you saying he does a bad job? No, right? Usually, my rule is that whenever I speak, I don't cut. Whenever I'm silent, I tell him to cut. I'll have a Soulga Lantern here for the Shadow Spear. I think that's it. Yeah. I don't add channel points. I'm sorry. I don't add channel points reward. Okay, the sand is super weak. But what can I do? I mean, I have these cards in my deck. I have 3 lands and 4 spells. If I mulligan 3 lands and 4 spells, I should just mulligan the deck. Should just keep it. Any favorite deck in Modern Pauper to start? I'm just in mono blue and mono red. Oh, those are good choices. Yeah. 96 players in the Modern Tournament. What's Modern Tournament? There's plenty of Modern Tournament. The one you attended? Most popular deck was Yawgmoth. That's cool. Allora, I'm gonna take the most powerful card of your hand, Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Maybe didn't go for Ragavan turn 1. I don't know why, but I expected them to have an Orcish Bowmaster in their deck. That's why I went Thoughtseize. They go for Laji, although could have gone Ragavan into Inti. Does this deck just want to see Murktide and Scam? Does it? I don't know. Why would it? You got what? Ephemerate. Hmm. Yeah, Leading End is a good choice. For sure. I'm setting up the Inti with the cookbook. Oh, wow. Main phase Ephemerate. They mill 3 cards, and I think you get back Supreme Verdict. Okay. Godless Shrine, tapped. No, RCQ this season are standard. They're not modern. Attack. I think I'm discarding another cookbook to pump the Ragavan. I know they have in hand Supreme Verdict, but just wanted to do something. And like they have Ephemerate exiled, so they probably don't chump, so I connect to Ragavan. Oh wow, they go Solitude. Merde. Pitch Supreme Verdict. I'm surprised there. Don't want to hit a land drop here. I don't think so. I may discard a land drop next turn. Olaji again. They pitch. No, they got the one ring. Alright, game is over. Actually, this league is lasting too long. I want to concede to the one ring. I can't beat the one ring at 16 life with my hand. Not even worth trying. I mean, this deck being 2 colors means that you have to mulligan one lander, I think. I just can't keep land Ragavan. Even if I draw a second land, like, I guess it isn't as good with a second land. I just... Mamma mia. Mamma mia, che schifo. Man, I can't keep this hand. What if I... actually bottom Kroxa a land. Or I can keep 4 lands. Yeah, this Lightning Bolt is like not that good in this match. I'm gonna keep 4 lands there. There may be too many. But this way, if I don't draw extra lands, I can cast all my spells, even on turn 4. Allora, subito terra. Opponent doesn't have a second land. They go to discard, it seems. I think they're planning on going turn 2 with Rakdos with Glorious Vengeance by going to discard here. I have a Soga Lantern, but only on turn 3. They reveal 10 cards. There's Solitude, Grief. I hope they get Grief here. It'd be really nice if they get Grief. They got Atraxa though. Godless Shrine and Leyline Binding. Only 3 cards. They didn't get... Doesn't make any sense. They didn't get Gore's Vengeance. Take it? What did you pitch? Atraxa. I'll take it. I'll get back to Daredevil end of turn. See? Keeping all lands. Worked out. Gonna grab Soga Lantern here. Exile Grief. Play Fetch Land. And attack for 3. Sorry, for 5. I wonder why no need Spellbomb. Feels like a better Soga Lantern. Okay, opponent mills 2 lands and a Tainted Indulgence. They get it. Okay. Do I wanna shoot down the Falaji? Probably not. Take 7 down to 11. What was that? Ephemerate? Not today. Nope. Opponent's on 11. If they go land ring, then they survive. But, I have a lot of pressure now. If they go land Supreme Verdict, I don't have pressure anymore. Okay. I have Orcish Bowmaster in play. They have the Ugly Ring. Do I want to fetch? No. No, I just untap. Yeah, I was thinking about this little guy. Not that it matters, because I'm going to trigger Descend regardless with the Daredevil. I probably don't have to. Whatever, it's free. I think I'm actually returning Gigantha to my hand here. Yeah, I should have probably fetched end of turn. Yeah. Didn't make much sense. Anyway. Pass, you get a 8. Soga Lantern still in play. I have to hope they don't have a Supreme Verdict. They have a Supreme Verdict. Maybe I shouldn't have played a Stalker. Not bad. Yeah, I wish I held the Stalker. Let's hope they don't have a Solitude here. Because if they don't, this is a lot of damage. Nice. They're not dead on board, but very close. They got a 2. Still have this little Unbinding on top, in hand, I mean. Swamp, what's that? Do you have any life gain? You fatal push my Bowmaster. Va bene. Not sure why they did it before this effect resolved. Oh, to the Shenastide Binder it. Okay. But the ring now doesn't lose them any life because it doesn't have any abilities anymore. They still have the Lamb Binding in hand. They go to discard, and I just don't think I can. I don't think I can crack the Lantern because if they discard a Traxa, then I need to keep it around. Can gain 3 life though. All right, you go to discard and I untap. Discarded a land. Okay. Asmo. They lose 3 life in upkeep with this Asmo draw, so yeah, let's do it. Okay, resolved. Go grab another cookbook. Play it. I'll kill Tishana. And attack for 3. Now you have to binding this orc army, and then you have to find an answer eventually to your ring. I'm glad I kept extra lands in my opening end. Since I haven't really drawn any more lands. So this is a mulligan to 5. Okay, there are 1 life. I have Orc in my graveyard with 2 cookbook in play. Can they gain any life? Well, attracts I can. They have 11 cards in hand. They may play another ring. They play Land Binding. Here resolves. Who do they target? They can also target the Soul Guide. And then set up a... Yeah, exactly. I'll draw a card. I think it's better. Whoa. That's nice. They pay 2. They draw 2, discard a card. Actually, they draw two, never mind. They would love to discard a card, but they can't. Because they have 5 type in the graveyard. I guess they thought it would exile the graveyard, but no. I drew a lightning bolt with them at 1 life. White and blue. It's a bad chart, of course. They go grief. Okay. I will attempt to bolt you. They can solitude their grief. I can Asmo it in response. They can solitude it again. I should have definitely bolt with the grief on the stack. Alright, yeah. Okay. Last match, we have the combo Cookbook plus Daredevil. We're only missing the Asmo. You guess Inti is officially better than Lelia. Well, it's hard to compare, right? Because one is legal and the other isn't. But yeah, Lelia is indeed a 3-drop, and Inti is a 2-drop. So, what would I improve in this deck? I don't like this deck. The general thing where you have to just naturally draw your combo is not something that appeals me. I wouldn't improve it. I would just net deck it here and there to make some videos, but it's definitely not what I like to see in a modern deck. Saga pass, and hopefully Saga can take over this game. Opponent seems to be playing a mid-range deck, maybe Scam, and Urza Saga beats Scam. Question is, do I want to gain 3 life? Probably not. I don't know what deck that is with Verdant Catacomb though. I mean, if they main deck as a moon effect is like one of, and not even everyone. So I still stand by to say that Saga wins the match against Scam. Although opponent isn't Scam, they have Urbor's, Mono Black Coffer, so Saga's worse there. Especially since they even have a Field of Ruins. Exactly. Have I already tested Mono Black with Red Splash? Yes, I made a tweet about it. I 5-0'd one league and then 0-2 the preliminary. I think it has the same flaws and problems that Mono Black has. Cool deck, it's a good deck, but still very hard to make a deep run in a 2-day tournament like the RC. I'm very lost in Modern right now. What am I considering playing? I honestly have no really great options. I think I am between Coffers and Murktide, but both of them don't seem the good choice. I think the good choice is still like Yawgmoth and Amulet, but not for me. Sto mazzo quanto fa cagare, porca. Boom. Who's ready for a 4-mana 4/2? Not a Rhinos fan. I'm not. I don't like Rhinos. It's a good deck, but I don't like it. You expect a lot of scam. No, I don't think so. I think the top decks will all be tied. I think, like, if there's a deck that goes through 10%, it's okay, but probably like a very big tie at the top. Nothing will stand out. The only thing that may stand out is in the winners metagame. Like, for example, the past RC was dominated by Lotus Field, by the Spanish people. Or, there's like, might be like some teams that break a way of building a deck. But overall, I think nothing will truly stands out. Did my opponent not know I had a Thoughtseize in my hand? I guess they didn't. Should have just attacked with Daredevil on Karn first. This was not a good play. Okay, yeah, let's do this. I guess they have this March. Maybe I don't want to play Asmo. I'll let them March my Chase Daredevil. Yeah, go. Guess I should have played it. Gonna gain 3 life in the turn. Yeah, too much to learn indeed. At this point, I don't have the time I used to have to improve with a single deck. For an event like the RC. For the PT, I'll try. I'm probably like still too late to learn like a new deck or things like that, but I'll try. I think I want to discard Bolt. Especially modern where, I could just play. It's not that. Profane Tutor. Yeah, this card. I don't play this card often, but it's not bad. Like, this card's gonna win my opponent the game here. Maybe I underestimated. Maybe I should play mono black with Profane Tutors. There's like very little Teferi around. It's not just that, I'm an adult now, so I don't have the time. Also, the rewards are much, much less than before, so. I think I'm going to just return the Asmo in my hand here, but, yeah. Yeah. I think that if you want to play this deck, you should play the mono red deck that I played a few days ago on stream. I think that's better. That one looked alright. That one looked like it had a good plan. You didn't have to like top deck 1, 2, 3. Why's Profane Tutor better than 3 or 4 mana tutors? Because it's a 1 mana. It's a 2 mana tutors, and usually you have like interactions, so you spend your time interacting with your opponent, so it's gonna be feeling less like you have nothing to do. Now I wonder if I should play Stalactite Stalker. I think so, though. When it goes Supreme Verdict, I'm happy about it. Or whatever, Damnation, I'm happy about it. The problem of Pipeline Tutor is that it dies to Teferi. That's like the biggest problem. Like if Teferi didn't exist, I don't think this. I think this card would see a lot more plays. And now Teferi is probably an all-time low. Only like very few that plays it. Maybe I should reconsider this card. Hello, Winche. Emrakul. Damnation. Va bene. Very happy about this. I think if you play Profane Tutor, you should play Emrakul, though. Hold this land in hand. Eventually, I may discard it to bring back the Chase Daredevil. Thoughtseize? Oh, Urborg number 2. Oh, yeah, for Fatal Push. Yeah. I need to go top land. I probably should stop doing this, but whatever. I may regret if I don't do it. Usually don't need the 8th food token in a game, but you never know. Okay. You're an Inti. That's nice. I attack with this, and I discarded Daredevil, yes. I guess I should have... Oh, that's fine, it's the same. That's a 5-3 trample. And now, when do I want to do the thing? I guess I have enough lands that I can just do it now. Yeah, I'll discard this land. Get back the Daredevil. Okay, Asmo, that's good. Then I play Asmo. Grab the last cookbook. I'll discard Daredevil. Land. Yes. I'll play cookbook. I'll play land. And I pass. Then I can do the thing in my opponent turn. My opponent draws the ring. I should have tapped the cookbook because I could find the orc. That's a mistake I made. End of turn, we go Inti. Okay, found another Inti. They concede. Sure, they needed to, but never. On the draw, maybe I was supposed to take out Ragavan. Okay. Hand is decent. Not gonna go away on Mulligan. 6 spell against mono black Coffers. Okay, Blood Crypt go. Now, do I want to play Ragavan? I think I don't want to play Ragavan. I'm just gonna play the cookbook here. And pass. Very lucky to drop 2 lands at this hand. Maybe risky to do, but what if I discard Ragavan? Yeah, I think I'll do that. Do I want to play a cookbook or do I want to hold it? Oh, it's okay, I'll play it. And pass. Lowish. They go Orcish Bowmaster end of turn regardless of me not having Ragavan. This goes back to before to play around stuff. You know, they could have not had it, and they could have had a good time with Ragavan, but if they had it, it would have been a terrible time. I'll pass here. I don't even want to attack with Asmo, because if they have another Orc, it's annoying. What do we think about the timeless format on Arena? I think it's cool. I think it's cool. Okay, Urborg, no need to fetch. Can keep the fetch for later with the Stalactite Stalker. Pithing Needle can name Karn, and they have no ways to get rid of it. Unless they're splashing red for some shatter effect. But the mono black deck has 0 ways of removing a Pithing Needle on Karn. You should always try a Pithing Needle Karn if play against black, not Pithing Needle on Ring. That's fine with me. Let's see what I do with it. They -3 immediately. Sure thing. They get explosives, I guess. Could be annoying. They got explosives. Alright. I want to do something different then. What can I do? All against command? Because like they have that explosives, which I can't really get rid of. I guess this way I make them crack it. Okay, yeah. No, nice. A Thoughtseize. Saga dies is gonna give me what? I drew the needle already, so I have to play that. I can get Mox Amber. Yeah, that seems better. More better, I was going to say. Okay, anyway, let's go for sure. For sure. So let me think about this. For sure, Thoughtseize. That's for sure. Because I can also needle the explosives. We'll see. Hmm. What if I needle the explosives and just discard another card here? Like push. I'll needle the explosives and attack phase. Actually, I made a mistake here. I should have, yeah. Made a mistake here. I should have played Needle with the Mox Amber mana. Should have gone Bolt and Selective Stalker with this mana. Yeah. Tiny bit mistake, but leaves me with no Selective Stalker in play as a result. Oh, bon, your turn. Opponent draws the One Ring. Va bene. Amber can tap for black. Oh, right. Vabbè. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. I don't know why. I thought this card was red only. Ah, strange brain sometimes. It doesn't matter, but yeah. Anyway, play Saga. I guess I'm gonna go fetch Stalker. Fetch Stalker, return Giganta, yeah. Downloaded the deck with the new magical line free card things, and it gave me this art, which I normally don't play with, but whatever. They don't want to change it. Okay, they drew Demolition Field for my Saga. Blow up the Saga. They also don't play that many of these. I wonder what they're bred for in the sideboard. Maybe Bugs of the Moon. Necromancia. Mamma mia, che merda. And I clarify the colors of Asmo. It's red and black. It's red and black. You see, I tapped the amber for it. It's definitely not colorless. 100%. Either red or black. Sorry, both red or black. What did you name with this? Ovalchase Daredevil. Pensate. Mamma mia, che merda di carta. Porca Eva. So sorry, opponent. E allora, you're at 12, and you tapped out for that. Are you dead? You must be dead. Oh. End of turn, discard this. Look, it adds red or black. Remember, chat, don't put cards like this in your sideboard. You'll become a better player. You want to put good cards in your modern decks. The more good cards, the more you'll win. Okay, this league is over. We got a 3-2, but definitely this deck did not leave me a good taste in my mouth. I suggest you to check out the past video that I posted with Mono Red Asmo. This deck felt much better. The reason being, I had stray rate, so my deck was more consistent at casting Asmo. And my deck also had very powerful cards like Dragon's Rage Channeler. Galvanic Blast actually very strong in this deck, so it gives the deck a better angle of attack. This one I just played didn't feel aggro, didn't feel control. No, sorry, it's not this. You just didn't feel good, so that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you enjoyed the content, let me know in the comment, and I'll see you next time.